Tissot Superpole Race at the 2024 Motul French round. We are underway with a good start from Alex Lowe's. Lowe's opening a bit of a gap to Nicolo Bulega on the racing line in the run down towards turn number 1 through the Grand Courbe, and it's Lowe's who leads the way. Nicolo Bulega in second position. Then it's Garrett Gerloff, tracked by Michael van der Mark. Scott Redding losing places in the early stages. He's dropped from 3rd to 6th. Xavi Vierque also getting through on him. Axel Bassani behind him in 7th place. Michael van der Mark challenging for the podium positions as early as lap 1. More confident on the brakes than Garrett Gerloff. Gets through for 3rd. Van der Mark tucks to the inside line now to avoid Nicolo Bulega turning across the path of Alex Lowe's, having made his pass for the race lead. Lowe's will attempt to recover up towards the Nürburgring chicane here on lap 1 of 10. It's Bulega who leads from Lowe's in 2nd, then Van der Mark, Gerloff and Vierque in the top 5.
Batista's crashed at the back of the shot.
Alvaro Bautista, who'd already made his way up into 12th position. We see the bike tumbling through the gravel trap, and he is out of this Superpole race.
Yeah, and that's his championship done now at this stage for Alvaro, and down into that corner, just gets caught out. He had managed to make up a few spots on the opening couple of corners, but just caught out into turn 7, and it's a fast place to lose the front. And you can see it was a bit of a violent crash there for Alvaro, and he's just taken a moment just to be able to catch his breath.
Perhaps even more importantly for him than the championship, it leaves him stranded down the order on the grid for race 2 this afternoon. You would have expected him to feature on the front 3 rows of the grid. He should have been able to close into those points-paying positions. As we watch Xavi Vierque here, moving through on Garrett Gerloff. Already been a great weekend for Honda here in Magny-Cours after their double point-scoring efforts in race 1 yesterday. Their best scoring round since the Indonesian round of last season, when Vierque, of course, was last on the podium. And Vierque right in touch with the top 3 as things stand, as we watch Alvaro Bautista thankfully getting to his feet after that costly spill that will leave him starting right the way down the order in race 2 this afternoon.
Yeah, just out of control on the run in towards turn 7. He was behind Taz McKenzie coming out of turn 5. Looked like he had managed to get alongside McKenzie down in towards that corner, but with all the damp patches and different things, you can see he's just basically gone in way too hot there, and he takes out Brad Ray as well.
Danilo Petrucci here we expect to see making some progress. He was up on the podium yesterday in race 1. He's coming through from 9th on the grid. Locatelli, though, goes to the inside to make his pass on Garrett Gerloff. It'll bundle Gerloff wide. Petrucci with the opportunity to come through. Redding will capitalise as well. So Locatelli's got to the front of that group, but it is a separate group now from 5th position down. Lecuona now challenges Garrett Gerloff for 8th position. Following up the order, Petrucci's gone for the inside on Andrea Locatelli, and Locatelli is down at the Adelaide hairpin on lap 5.
Petrucci's behind all the way into the corner, and he's just going to let the brake off. And for Locatelli, he's into that corner, he's on the angle, and he gets a massive penalty for that crash because he can't now finish inside the top 9. It means he's going to qualify down the order for race 2 as well.
This is leaving Michael van der Mark nicely in the podium positions, because Petrucci does look like the fastest rider in this train. But first, he's got to wrestle clear of Xavi Vierque. That's another late move from Danilo Petrucci. It sends Vierque off the circuit altogether into the Imola chicane. And Vierque is going to rejoin not only behind Petrucci, but also behind Redding. And Redding now sticks it to Danilo Petrucci. They'll make their way down the hill past the Chateau d'Eau and in towards turn 15. Petrucci will want to answer straight back here on Scott Redding. But Petrucci got a bit of a taste of his own medicine there from Scott Redding. I can tell you that the incidents involving the number 9 Danilo Petrucci and the 55 of Andrea Locatelli currently under investigation. On lap number 8, as Alex Lowe's comes through on Nicolo Bulega for the race lead. Bulega will have the acceleration off turn 5. He's had it all race long to recover against Alex Lowe's to take top spot back, but Lowe's does look faster than Bulega at this stage of the race.
Yeah, Lowe's is faster everywhere, particularly on those changes of direction. You can see there 6 into 7. He's able to flick the Kawasaki a lot easier to just create a lot more speed, and that's actually the corner. But the turn 1 to turn 2 is where he is really strong.
Lowe's with the acceleration. They'll come through Gulf now. Lowe's past Nicolo Bulega on lap 8 in towards turn 5. Bulega on that occasion was able to get the cutback coming off the Adelaide hairpin. Lowe's not quite as close this time around. Separate squabble from 3rd position down. Danilo Petrucci through on Michael van der Mark. Scott Redding there in the mix as well. They trip over one another. Vierque, Lecuona, Gerloff all in that train.
Yeah, and you can see there a wheelie there for the number 11 Ducati, just pushing as hard as he can. Bulega, the change of direction again, not that smooth for the Ducati. It's a little bit more difficult for Bulega, but he still has that all-important track position.
Lowe's almost through on the inside there into the 180 hairpin, had to back out of it, but he was able to hold the tighter line, and it's Lowe's faster than Bulega for the race lead. The penultimate lap of the race, Petrucci's got clear of Scott Redding, but it's still on for top spot here at this stage. This is Xavi Vierke challenging Michael van der Mark. He will get through on van der Mark. Van der Mark manages to stay on the circuit. Meanwhile, Alex Lowe's is through on Nicolo Bulega, but he's off the racing line. It's a little more slippery out that wide. Bulega lives to fight another day in top spot. Needs a perfect exit here from turn 13, Alex Lowe's. I don't think he's quite close enough as they come through turn 14 for the final time. Nicolo Bulega's controlled this race well. He defends a little there into turn 15. Lowe's then with the cutback, but it's single file through the final chicane. Nicolo Bulega, with his first race victory since the season opener in Australia, pulls back 12 points on Toprak Razgatlioglu in the championship standings. Alex Lowe's just a 1/10 of a second from him in the run to the line. Scott Redding devastated after missing out on a return to the podium by less than 2/10 of a second, set a new personal best lap on the final lap. Yet the investigation has been announced that Danilo Petrucci will receive no sanction, no further action after that incident between Petrucci and Locatelli, so Petrucci will be safe in that third place.